Hey Lee, whenever you're ready.
Okay, very good. Okay, everyone. Although John is with us today, I will be chairing the meeting for him. So we'll begin. I require a mover and a seconder for a resolution to convene the meeting as a committee of adjustment for February 14th, 2024. I have Lynn and John. The Committee of Adjustment hereby convenes a public meeting. At 4:01 p.m. on Tuesday, February 14th. Applicants and the public can speak at the public meeting when asked. Who wishes to speak to an application, please raise your hand, state your name and address, and direct all comments through me. Notice of the decisions will be sent to applicants and the public if requested. Only the prescribed persons, as per the Planning Act, may appeal a decision or condition of approval within 20 days after the decision.
Sorry, Lee, you missed the all in favor and carried for the first resolution.
Oh, I was just about to do that. I thought I was. Okay. I'll go again, that the Committee of Adjustment for the Corporation of the Township of Seguin hereby convenes at 4:01 p.m. on Wednesday, February 14th, 2024. All in favor? Carried. Okay, I need a mover and a seconder. For a resolution to accept the agenda for today's meeting as circulated. John, moving. Len, second. That the Committee of Adjustment for the Corporation of the Township of Seguin hereby approves the agenda for February 14th, 2004. In favor? Carried. And number 3, approval of the minutes. I require a mover and a seconder for a resolution to accept the minutes of the previous meeting of committee. Mover and a seconder, please. Len? Second. Wib, gotcha. Hard to see you from out here. That the Committee of Adjustment for the Corporation of the Township of Seguin hereby accepts as read and circulated the minutes of the last hearing meeting that took place on January 10th, 2024. In favor? Carried. I would now ask the committee for disclosure of any pecuniary interests with regards to today's file. Anything from any of the committee? No pecuniary interests. Could I have the secretary treasurer please introduce today's file?
The purpose of minor variance application A-2024-0001-H burn is to expand an attached deck and increase the basement floor area within a cottage. The applicants are requesting a variance for an increase in lot coverage within 60 meters of the shoreline and whole lot coverage, as well as an increase in gross floor area. No formal correspondence was received.
Do we have anybody in attendance today that wishes to speak to the file outside of the committee?
Hi, Lee, it's Colin Byrne. I'm the property owner. It's my first committee of adjustment, so I'm not sure if I should be speaking to this or happy to answer questions if the committee has questions. I mean, all I would say is we're building a new cottage on the lot. We've been on the lake at this property since 1955, so the prior cottage was fully depreciated. We like to say it sort of lost its useful purpose, and we're hoping to build a new cottage that lasts for another 75 years. These two particular items, one is just the deck itself, hopefully being able to expand it so that it fits with the designs that we received recently. I don't think it's a significantly large expansion, but I understand we still need the Committee of Adjustments approval. And then the useful space in the basement, there was blasting done. We had a blasting permit, and an updated design was put in place, frankly, so that other generations of the family are going to have a spot within the cottage to come and make use of it as well. So it's going to be a multi-generational property for the family.
Thank you, Mr. Byrne. Anybody on the committee have questions for the file? No questions. Okay, I require a mover and a second then to bring this application forward. Someone to move?
If I'm allowed to move, I'll move. I'm not sure if I have standing, Lee.
John and Lynn. Thank you, guys. Any further questions on this file? Okay, that the Committee of Adjustment hereby approves variance application A 2024-001H burn to expand an attached deck and increase the walkout basement floor area within a cottage that is currently under construction and is requesting the following variances to zoning bylaw 206 or 2006-125. Section 6.2, table 6.3, maximum lot coverage within 60 meters of the shoreline. Maximum permitted 8%, proposed 9.4%, variance required 1.4%. Section 6.2, table 6.3, maximum lot coverage, maximum permitted 8%, proposed 9%, variance required 1%. And section 6.3, table 6.3, maximum dwelling gross floor area, maximum permitted 319.7 square meters, proposed 356.7 square meters, an increase of 37 square meters, subject to the following condition. The extent of the variance will generally conform to that shown on the sketch plan submitted in the application, and that the owner revises the existing cottage permit to include the deck extension and the additional floor area with the walkout basement within 3 years of the date of the decision of the Committee of Adjustment, and that the owners enter into an agreement with the municipality pursuant to Section 45, 9.1 of the Planning Act to be registered on title, which will include provisions such as the submittance of a revegetation plan prepared by a qualified professional to be approved by the Director of Planning. All in favor? Carried.
The application has now been approved. You will get a letter in the next few days notifying you of the decision, and the 20-day appeal period now starts.
Thanks, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Item number 6 on the agenda, other business. Is there any other business from the committee or the planning department for today's meeting? I think Glenn's trying to say something. We can't hear him.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, I just wondered, just out of curiosity, this is the proposed addition underground, and how many bathrooms would there be upstairs? That's not it.
Sorry, Len, it's already approved. You'll have to keep it general.
No, I just wondered out of curiosity how many you're allowed.
In any project, Lynn?
In any project on a.
Hi, Len, through you, Mr. Chair. For any project, it really is going to be dependent on, they're going to require a septic permit from the North Bay Mattawa Conservation Authority.
Right.
So it's really going to depend on that. They would have to get a permit, and it's dependent on that permit.
And that in the process that we go through, that comes after we've made the decision.
That's correct. So if any bathrooms are proposed, they would require a file review from North Bay Mattawa when they submit their building permit application. So that would trigger, the building department would require a file review from the North Bay Mattawa Conservation Authority for that, if we're just keeping it general at this point.
Okay, so is the next step that for this person to get the building permit and that permission before actually shovels go on the ground?
Yeah, in general terms, once somebody submits a building permit application, they may require a file review from the North Bay Mattawa Conservation Authority if there's additional bathrooms or bedrooms proposed.
Okay.
Answer your question, Lynn?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Anything else? Okay, I'm going to ask for I'm going to ask for a mover and a second to adjourn the meeting. I've got Wib. Anybody to second? Second by John. That the Committee of Adjustment for the Corporation of the Township of Seguin does hereby adjourn this hearing at 4:14 p.m. on Wednesday, February 14th, 2024. The committee will hold its next hearing at 4 p.m. on Wednesday, March 13th, 2024, or at the call of the chair, unless the Secretary Treasurer has not received complete applications for committee consideration. All in favor? Carried. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.